examples because I need to show you how powerful this tool is. It's like nothing else. It's not like your generic Chat GPT. It's nothing like Gronk. Those bring back very generic things, but you need a model that is fine-tuned to the trade. Whether you're on the job and you have a complex issue about explaining voltage drop, or maybe you have a question about something that's acting funny and you want to type it in and give it the kind of the characteristics that's going on, that our model can help intelligently think about those things and bring you very accurate responses. Or maybe you just want a code reference or something that doesn't look right to you. For example, maybe you want to know the venting requirements for a bathroom vent stack, or something that you may have that you want to ask. Then you have got to have TradeHog. So let's go check out TradeHog. So here's TradeHog. You just get there, tradehog.net, and you can see we have OfficeHog as well, which is a backbone for TradeHog. And it's the background for the people in the offices to look at contracts, agreements. You'll notice that if I go to OfficeHog real quickly, you'll notice that we have this little paper clip right here. This allows you to upload things like contracts, to have the Hog review it and look at it and pull out the key summaries and key points, all those type of things. That's included with TradeHog. Okay, but we're talking about the technical aspect of when you're in the field, when you're out there and you need those tough questions. Maybe you're a plans examiner and you get tough questions. Well, we're going to give you some questions. So all you do is come down here and write in your text area. We're going to ask it a question. Okay, so let's see. Let's ask it this question. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. That's too much information. I don't want to ask that one. You can see it's too long. I don't know what that question was. So let's see. Let me go to another question. It was not nearly as long. Here we go. How do you verify that a conductor fill in a conduit meets the requirements of of the NEC? Maybe you're an inspector. Maybe you're going to a job and you're not sure whether you got enough conductors in that raceway or too many in that raceway, and you want to ask it a simple question. Well, we'll ask the Hog. And the Hog is designed to look at this and provide code references to help support it. So we'll see what the Hog has to say about it. And you see an example right here where it goes into to verify conduit fill. All right, goes you over the steps, step A, step B, okay, walks you through step C, step D, does all these things. And ultimately, it gives you an example. Trade size 1 EMT. We look at the 40% fill is 0.346. And where do you get that? Chapter 9, table 4. Right? And then it gives you an example. A number of current conductors 3, 12 gauge, conductor area. So again, it tells you to go to the chapter 9, table 5, find the 12 AWG THHN, tells you what the actual square inch value is of that conductor. It walks you through the math, okay? And then it does validation to determine whether this is compliant with this 40% fill. And as you can see here, that is well under the 40%. So it says, so the fill is compliant. Gives you all the code references and everything. When you want to do another one, you just come up here and you click new chat, and you might have a separate question. Okay, so I might have another one. Let's see here. If I have another one, and let's see here. Okay, maybe I want to ask, what are the basic venting requirements in plumbing systems as specified in the UPC and the IPC? Maybe you're a plumbing inspector. Maybe you're a home inspector. Maybe you're any type of municipal inspector. Let's see what it says. Is it going to bring back IPCs and UPCs? Let's see what it says. Again, this is a tool that's at your fingertips on the job. Here you go, another example. It gives you how to do it. The sizing gives you the references in the standard. So if you want to go double check it, you've got all the references here. And these are for the IPC. And then you come down here and you will see here are the references for the UPC. Okay, it gives you the code references down here. It's just that simple. You always start a new search to give you the fresh. Here you've got a question. Does every sub panel require a separate ground rod? These are already pre-populated, but I can click it. You'll see that it'll propagate it down here. You can ask the Hog any question you want. And let's just have it check this out. So does every sub panel require a separate ground rod? And we know the answer to that is no, but let's see what the hog says. No, not every subpanel requires a separate ground rod. The requirements for separate ground rods, a grounding electrode system, depends on the location and configuration of the subpanel. Okay, it references NEC 250.32. And if it's installed in detached structure, then it requires a grounding electrode system. Okay? It goes through all those details. Tell you this, and then you can even train on the hog. Like we say, I might say, how many ground rods are required at the detached building? Okay, so I can just ask it a simple question like that, and let's let the hog analyze it. So you can see, you can add on, continue on, have a conversation with the hog and see what it brings back. So the hog's thinking, and here you go. This is the number of ground rods required detached structure. Gives you the code reference. Again, it says if a single rod does not achieve the resistance 25 ohms or less, then a second rod is required. Gives you all this information, even tells you how far away they need to be. And again, here's a summary of the requirements. Okay, gives you all of this information here. Now, watch. If by chance it doesn't give you all the code references you want, this is what you need right here. But you can ask it. You can say, can you give me code references for the above? Okay, and just ask it to do it, and see what the hog will do. And here it is. The hog gives you everything. Single resistance, this is the code reference. Okay. Additional ground rods, this is the reference. Spacing between it, this is the reference. Okay. 6 feet apart. So I think it's important for you to see how the hog works. The hog is something that you can feed into it to get your answers, to get you without having to have a bunch of resources. You get quick answers, accurate answers. You should always verify. That's why it gives you code references. It is not like normal Chat GPT. This is very in tune to your trade. And this is why it makes a perfect companion for you to have it on your phone in the field. If you want more information on Trade Hog, even the Office Hog, which can help you in marketing, reviewing contracts, and all kinds of stuff for your back-end office, check it out, tradehog.net.